Hey there, my dearest Scorpios. Y'all showed up number 5. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy. So, we're going to do your soul connection reading for July in through August. I'm going to begin with an overall message, guidance for this reading going forward. And remember, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So the message that I have here says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So you could be holding on to resentment for somebody that you need to let go of. Maybe take your emotions out and kind of being able to look at things from both sides of the street instead of just your side. Now I'm going to deal the cards, so if you do not like the shuffling, you can always fast forward a little bit. Okay, so the main energy for this reading is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's big change in the current energy for you. In the past, I see that you pretty much invested your all into something that eventually got you trapped, or you felt very trapped by this, bound almost to something that was not it for you. Now, this person could have been toxic. They could have done things that were, you know, not on the up and up, but you still had a lot of love and passion. And I see you like the fortitude of this and the fact that I feel that you've overcome it has made you into a very strong individual. You're like, I'm not necessarily worried about love in the current moment. I'm worried about making big changes for myself. I see a very victorious energy for you, standing very strong in your power, which is creating this change. In the future, what you don't see coming is there's an opportunity for you to find happiness, the Ten of Cups. Possibly with somebody that's been kind of sitting on the sidelines for a while. Maybe little communication starts things off. But I see you having to make a choice. Like, do I want to take the attention off of myself and what I'm doing for me, or do I want to move towards love again? Because, like I said, I think in the current energy, you're like, nah, I don't really care about love. I got shit to do. Like, I'm creating change for myself. And that could have been because you were trapped in something for so long, emotionally, physically, your soul, whatever that is. It's like claiming your power back and creating the change that you want to see, which in turn turns into you meeting your match almost of somebody that believes in the same things, right? Yeah, in the past, I feel you loved this person a lot. You had a lot of faith in them. And yes, they may have been a divine match for you. But everything has a season and everything has a reason. So, what I'm saying is there was a big change that happened. I'm not sure what that change was, but you're like, I've got to get past this. I've got to move forward. Now, that could also indicate that there's a big change in the person that made you feel trapped or like did things to you that were not right. Um, but regardless, in the current energy, I see you just doing you. And this person possibly doing them too, or during this current moment, you could be meeting somebody that's on the same wavelength as you, doing for themselves, working hard. I definitely feel like you're at that point. You're like, I want love, but in the current moment, I have more important things to do. I'm investing into myself. I'm building something for me, spending a lot of hours doing you. And that's what's kind of reflecting. It's like the Wheel of Fortune was in your past, which is indicate of your present moment, and then the Two of Wands here is like where you're headed. And that Two of Wands is basically that choice of, am I going to keep investing into me, or can I bring somebody else in to, you know, make this a reality for both of us? Okay. So, I'm getting the energy of you may still have some hangups in the near future. Somebody comes in willing to give you the Ten of Cups. And you're remembering how trapped love made you feel. You're thinking about being betrayed and how sad it made you. Trapped, sad. And that's why you're sitting there like, do I trust myself to make the right decisions moving forward? Do I trust that this person is actually what they're presenting themselves to be, right? So it brings up a lot of fear, and that could be why the main message was to let go of the resentments, because if you interact with a new person or even the old person in a new energy, don't just automatically assume or let your fear control the narrative. Anyways, why did the two of you come together? That's what I'm going to pull for next. What lessons were meant to be taught? I have passion. I will make you hungry for more. And that could be you teaching them, like, no matter where you go, you're not going to replace me. You'll always crave me. And then teamwork. I am here to collaborate with you. Now, this could have been you, and you could have had that passion for them, that lust, that desire. I'm still kind of trying to figure out which soul connection. I just feel like maybe you've learned that just because you had a lot of passion for it and you were hungry for it didn't mean that it was something that was the best for you. But you did teach them how to collaborate. Now, I'm going to move into, like, what are their thoughts at night? What haunts them about this connection? It says, what is that word? After dark. In your passion, I was lost. And I think that's kind of the same thing for you. Lost in the passion. But now it says haunted. They're ghosts in the sheets. So they can't get rid of the memory of you. They can't stop thinking about the passion the two of you shared. Now I'm going to pull for any advice or what the next connection coming in is going to bring to you. I see you evolving. I see you getting space from love in general, getting clarity, peace, rest, and also awareness of like what's good for you, what's not. It says look for love, dating, but you were distracted by other things. Now that could be where you're at right now, just kind of feeling lost, but also finding yourself again, and then preparing yourself for a new love, because I do see it coming with the first blush. It says soft whispers of attraction and make love bloom, gentle romance and tender. So the next connection that you come in contact with is going to be tender, loving, protective, and you're going to know now what the warning signs are, because you've kind of been taught that, right? Um, Now I'm going to pull messages, I guess, from the person that you're leaving behind, or, you know, that taught you these lessons. If they could tell you something, what is it? I do love you. I want you back, and I won't let you down this time. Now, maybe they learned their lesson. Maybe they tried to control you too much. Maybe they did things they shouldn't have done, but without you, they're learning the loss. They're learning that their actions do have consequences, and if they were to get another chance, they wouldn't let you down. So that might be why this is here. Is like the fear comes up because you're like, even though you're offering me everything that I asked for then, all I can remember is how trapped I felt, how betrayed I felt, how sad it made me. And that could be why the resentment needs to be let go, so you can look from an outside perspective, right? So I'm not saying jump into anything right away. I'm just saying make sure that you at least know that where this person's coming from. I'm going to pull some charms and letter charms to close it out. Okay, we have a tree, so there's definitely, actually, there's two trees. So lots of growth, but it's happening at the turtle's pace, very slow moving. Luck is on your side with the four-leaf clover. And then I have the Cupid's arrow, so love will strike again. Then I've got the apple. So something could be very tempting to you. And then I also have, what is this? What is that? A bumblebee? I think it's a bumblebee. No, it's a pumpkin. Maybe Halloween is significant, or something around Halloween will be significant. Alright, so letter charms. We have N, we have E, we have P, and we have S. Pins really doesn't spell much more than that, but you get the thing. You get it. So focusing on yourself is going to bring in a lot of opportunity in the future. Just don't hold on to the resentment, because the resentment can keep you from having happiness in the future. So get a good upside down perspective is what I'd say. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for always showing up for me. Y'all know I adore my Scorpio. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.